going on, Raider Nation? It's your boy, Mikey Raider. Are you excited? Did you predict the draft to go this way? I didn't. We got ourselves an interesting draft pick at number 1 in the NFL draft. Let's talk about it. Please hit that thumbs up, that like, that subscribe button. Consider donating, become a member of this channel, and supporting your boy, because I'm doing the best job I can. I'm actually live streaming right now the entire NFL draft. But I'm going to give you guys a quick video and give you my honest reactions and thoughts of this draft pick that we're going to talk about. We all know the rumors that the Raiders were possibly going to pick up Michael Penix. We all heard the rumors that the Raiders were going to trade up to get Jaden Daniels. We all heard the rumors that the Raiders are going to get another player on the board at a need, whether it be offensive tackle, defensive edge rusher, or wherever. But the way this draft was handed to us, we ended up picking at number 13, tight end Brock Bowers. That's right. Many people, Raider fans, say that is not a need of position for the Raiders because we drafted Michael Myers in the second round last year, and at the end of the season, he started to play a lot better, looking like the number 1 tight end that we drafted in the second round. But why did we pick up Brock Bowers? Why? Well, let's be honest. The draft fell the way it fell. And I'm actually proud that the Raiders let the draft fall to them and they picked the BPA, the best player available. Whether it's a need of position or not, we got the BPA. Brock Bowers in this draft is the number 1 tight end. He would have been the number 1 tight end last year if he was drafted. Some say Michael Myers was the number 1 tight end, but he was also in the top 3 on a lot of experts' boards. But Michael Myers was drafted by Josh McDaniels. We got a new offensive coordinator this year, Luke Getchie. He knows tight ends. With what he was trying to do with Chicago, he was building up a 2 tight end system. And you need a 2 tight end system for quarterbacks that are not the GOATs, a la Patrick Mahomes or whoever. I mean, we got Gardner Minshew. And I'm labeling and penciling him in as our starter this coming season. I still believe we're going to draft a quarterback, whether it be in day 2 or day 3 of the draft. But Gardner Minshew was our safety. He was our net. Now, there were plenty of defensive edge rushers available at 13, like the prospect out of UCLA, Lata Atulalu. Forgive me, I don't know all the names. The guy out of Alabama. We had players available that will fit needs, whether it be an offensive tackle, defensive edge rusher, or at cornerback. But the way the draft fell to us at number 13, when Atlanta, surprisingly, but I mentioned it in other videos that I had concerns about Atlanta picking a quarterback, when Atlanta picked up Michael Penix, because Jaden Daniels was gone at 2. If Jaden fell to number 3, the Raiders would have been talking to the Patriots, trying to get him. But he did not fall to number 3, and the Washington Commanders were not moving out. So now the draft is falling to us a certain way. So what happened is, as the draft went along, there were rumors by NFL experts that the Raiders were trying to trade back in to pick up Michael Penix. But they couldn't get it done. I mean, I don't know how truthful that is. That's what the expert said on ESPN or NFL Network. But Atlanta took Michael Penix. Then quarterbacks went after, and then by the time the Raiders picked, 6 quarterbacks were basically gone. So now the Raiders have to make decisions based off of what happened before them. And the best player available on many experts' boards, regardless of our team needs, was Brock Bowers, tight end. Did we really need him? But according to NFL experts and a lot of other people, even Mel Kiper, who the hell is Mel Kiper, was the number 1 player on the board at that position. And this is an offensive first-round draft. Or at least that's how it's been the first 15 picks. Now, Brock Bowers was the best tight end in college for the previous 2 years. I even saw that, and I don't watch college football. Brock Bowers is possibly the next Travis Kelce, the big-name stud that can come in and build this team. He's possibly the next George Kittle. And you all need 2 tight ends in any team, in any league this year. So regardless of how you feel, the Raiders got the BPA, the best player available. And you have to be excited about it. You have to. It's a new Raider regime. None of the draft boards fell the way we all expected. If you say they did, you're freaking lying. But this is not a head scratcher to me, like Cleveland Farrell or, what linebackers from back in the days. Forget all their names. This is not a head scratcher to me. This is a new regime, a new team picking the best player available. Now let's think about the pick real quickly. We got the best tight end in the draft. No doubt about it. Possibly the next Travis Kelce to compete with him while he's on his way out. We don't have a Patrick Mahomes yet, but we can build an offense around Devontae Adams and Brock Bowers and Jacoby Myers. I know we need offensive linemen, but we're going to pick up plenty of undrafted free agents, and we're going to get a few more draft picks in this draft on day 2 or 3. Brock Bowers was the best player available, and the Raiders got him. On top of that, his last name is Bauer. My last name is Bauer, and I am proud as heck of having a player on our team with the last name Bauer, so I can maybe get a jersey if I can afford one. I'll probably have to pick up a Chinese jersey. But I'm going to have a Bauer Raider jersey without having to make them create one for me, even though it'll say Bowers with an S. I'm proud to have him on our team. And I'm really looking forward to this chemistry. Now, that being said, we all have to accept the pick. No more hatred in Raider Nation. No more divide. This is a new regime, a new team, a new outlook, and we all need to get on board. We need to ingratiate Brock Bowers to this team with pride, poise, excellence, and the new Raider swag. That's what I'm saying. No more of the negativity. It's all about the new Raiders, baby, and we are the new Raiders. And we drafted this year with the BPA, the best player available. And for many years, the Raiders, they don't technically do that. They do some wild, crazy picks that we don't understand. But this time, they did the best player available. So I understand it. Maybe I don't agree with it 100%, but I understand it. It is a good strategy, especially for a young coach like Antonio Pierce, a new general manager, Tom Telesco, who said he's going to let players fall to them and let the draft fall to them, and he stuck by his word. But now you got to think about, we got Brock Bowers as tight end. Remember what Luke Getsy, our new offensive coordinator, was doing in Chicago? He was building a good tight end group. He just didn't have the best quarterback that understood the system. But we got Gardner Minshew, who is definitely a good bridge quarterback that can win us games. And look what Gardner Minshew did with a couple of tight ends last year at Indianapolis. Now, Luke Getsy coming to our team, adding a new scheme, a new system. Antonio Pierce and Tom Telesco gifted Luke Getsy with the number one draft pick of tight end in the first round of the NFL draft. So Luke Getsy feels appreciated, he feels loved, he feels respected, and now he's got his weapon to build this team. And they gave him the first round pick. How proud is that going to make Luke Getsy feel moving forward and to want to build a championship team with the Raiders? No doubt in my mind. They gifted him with that, and that comes with a lot. Now he's going to have respect, love, faith, and pride, and he's all in. What a way for Antonio Pierce and Tom Telesco to give the reins in the first round draft pick to Luke Getsy. If that doesn't say you're a Raider now, I don't know what else does. That's my view on the first round draft pick. I give it a grade of an A+. I didn't have it on my board, but I understand it. And I'm really hoping, and I truly believe, by picking the BPA, the best player available, we got ourselves a new Travis Kelce. Now, let's see where the draft falls for us in day 2 and 3. Hopefully, I'll be able to go live, but if not, I will have some videos giving commentary on the players we selected on this channel. Thank you guys for subscribing. Let me know your thoughts on the draft pick, and be honest. Are you pissed off? Are you excited? Do you understand it? Or are you quitting? I'm Mikey Raider. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay Raider. Stay blessed. And I'll see you tomorrow, somehow, sometime, on this Raider channel.